What's up guys, welcome back to another edition of Skatepark Lessons with me, JB, here at the Sunnyvale Skatepark. And today I'm going to teach you guys how to do carve grinds, frontside and backside. Check it out. The skill level for this trick is intermediate, and the risk level for this trick is low. In this lesson, I'll be teaching you how to carve grind frontside and backside in a bowl, as well as how to bail and stay safe while learning. Carve grinds are a great way to grind the coping with less risk than stand-up grinds. They help you to build confidence and break your fear of the coping. They work best around corners and give you personal satisfaction from that beautiful feeling of your grind. For this lesson, it helps if you can skate comfortably, pump in transitions, drop in, carve frontside, carve backside, kick turn frontside, kick turn backside, and knee slide. If you don't know how to do any of these, please refer back to the other videos on my channel to catch up. I hope you find Skatepark lessons to be helpful. Please support us. Click the like and subscribe button to encourage me to make a new video every week. Here are the things you guys should do. Watch my carving video as a refresher if needed. Start with a comfortable 3 to 6 foot broad corner first. Visualize a rainbow shape in the corner that you want to grind. Make sure the rainbow shape is centered in the corner so that the top of the rainbow is in the center of the turn. I've laid out these blue dots as a visual guide for a basic low carve. Above, I've laid out red tape which shows your rainbow carve into your carve grind and back down. Follow that path and get into your grind where the top of the rainbow meets the coping. Practice your carves in different broad corner pockets before trying them on tight turns and flat walls. Recognize the difference between rainbow carves and flat carves. Here's an example of a rainbow carve. And here's an example of a flat carve. Take some big deep breaths to calm yourself before each try, and make sure to push yourself to ride higher into your carve. Adjust your pump timing accordingly to how high you need to ride up into your grind. Recognize that speed will create more centrifugal force to help you stay stuck to the wall through your carve. Control your panic once your wheels go over the coping, and continue your turn as normal into your pump. Here are the things you guys shouldn't do. Don't try carve grinds on straight quarter pipe walls until you understand how they work. Straight wall carving requires a lot more speed and pumping. Start learning with broad corners first, then move into tight turns after. The first thing I'm going to help you with is understanding how to build confidence to get into your grind. Additional confidence comes from having an escape plan while learning. Work your way up to the coping little by little. Focus on your speed, pump up your rainbow shaped carve path, and pumping down. Backside is easier to bail, but harder to see the coping as you grind. Frontside is easier to watch the coping as you grind, but more difficult to bail. Practice knee sliding out of the highest point of your carve so you control your panicking. Here's how to bail. For backside, pump up and into your carve and lean your head in towards the bottom as you relax your legs and drop into your knee slide. Or run out at the highest point of your carve. For frontside, pump up and into your carve, and when you're ready to bail, continue your shoulder rotation with your carve to spin your chest forward. You do this by pivoting off your front foot as you lean your head and chest forward and reach that back foot out and off of your board and around and into your knee slide. The trick is to continue your rotation the same way you're turning in your carve, so you fall with momentum and not fight it. These bails happen to be some of the most important in transition skating, so get them dialed and confident. Here are the simple steps for backside carve grinds. Take a screenshot of this foot setup position so you can easily refer to it later. Set your feet into riding position with your front foot just behind the front bolts and your back foot on the tail with your heels and toes matching. And carve the corner you want to grind with your usual amount of speed to complete your pump up, your rainbow carve, and pump out. Now add a little more speed and exaggerate your pump up to pull you higher up the transition. Follow your rainbow shape up and onto the coping. As you hit the coping, follow your turn as usual, stay balanced on your board and slightly over your toes, keeping your shoulders matching your feet as you feel your body being pressed against the corner. You should be standing with a slight bend in your knees and watching your grind or looking out of your turn. Pay attention to the feeling of gravity, and as you feel it, lean in over your toes to come off the coping. Continue tucking down into your pump out of the transition. Here are the simple steps for frontside carve grinds. Here's the foot setup position for your frontside carve grind. Again, set your feet in riding position so your front foot is just behind the bolts, back foot on the tail, and your heels and toes are matching. Carve the corner you want to grind with the usual amount of speed to complete your pump up, rainbow carve, and pump out. Continue to add a little more speed each try and exaggerate your pump up to get closer to the coping. As your front toe wheel is about to hit the coping, lean back on your heels a little bit more to turn parallel with the coping and allow your toe wheels to go over the coping. As you get into your grind, you should be standing with a slight bend in your knees and looking down at your grind or watching your grind looking out of your turn. Pay attention to your speed and the feeling of gravity so you can lean into your heels to come off of your grind and tuck into your pump back down the transition. Here's how to add style. You can bend down and grab your board while you grind. Lock your hands behind your back. Or just cover your eyes for extra fun. My pro tip for this lesson, once you get more comfortable with these, you'll find that speed helps the most and that the faster you go, the longer you can carve grind before you feel gravity pull you back down and into your pump out. Also, 56mm wheels and larger are easier for grinding full coping. Here are some examples of what can happen while learning and how to correct them. Not enough speed to reach the coping? Skate faster and really pump up and into your carve. Not enough speed to ride out of your carve? Remember to skate fast enough to ride through the whole turn and turn down early when you feel gravity beginning to pull on you. Do you panic once you grind? Control your panic by building confidence in your knee slide so you can push yourself to make it through your grind. Does your carve feel uncomfortable? You might be starting too early or too late. Make sure the high point of your rainbow carve is centered in the corner. Are you not pumping out of your carve? Make sure to pump up as you ride up and pump down as you ride down the transition. Does your carve path feel uncomfortable? Make sure to follow a smooth rainbow shape in and out of your carve. Do you feel off balance while you carve? Make sure you're not skating with a staggered foot position, and please keep your heels and toes matching for better balance. Here are some related trick ideas to inspire you for more combinations. For beginner, try backside and frontside carves and push yourself to skate up closer to the coping. For intermediate, try frontside and backside carve grinds around corners. For advanced, try frontside and backside switch carve grinds. The physics term for this lesson is centrifugal force. This is an apparent force that acts outward on a body moving around a center, which arises from the body's inertia. A great example of this is carving fast around a bold corner. The skate term for this lesson is S-turn. An S-turn is two consecutive carves, one after another, in the shape of an S. So your first turn might be frontside or backside, and your next turn is the opposite. Remember to try to skate your S turns both ways for better practice. Remember that this is a channel, and we have many more videos to help you. Please share this channel with your friends or anyone who would benefit from it, and they'll appreciate your consideration. Leave me your comments or represent your country. Please include any questions you may have, ideas or lessons for future videos, and your thoughts or feedback about this video, so I can continue to do my best to help you reach your goals. I hope you were inspired by this video and gained a better understanding of skateboarding. Thanks again for watching, and be sure to meet me back here for more of your favorite skate park lessons. Bless you. I wonder what's down there. Why do they go? Please watch my carving video. Educational, is that the word I want to use? These are the loudest two guys ever. Scroll left for me, please. What's that round thing in your pocket? Focus on your speed. There he is. Hey, right on time. I think it's like 10:30, 10:18. He'll be back. He comes back around noon.
That was sick.